Roll a 2. We block all pairs like pretty well. This hand probably likes a bet, but maybe it doesn't bet all the time. I'm gonna bet anyway, which might be not very good. Okay. I think it's a reasonable 2-barrel here. But yeah, blocking 8-9 suited, blocking ace-queen. They don't flat that much ace-king pre. Some people flat 0, which is pretty much what I do. Given that we've got here, we block queen-jack, so he's going to have less ace-queen to be like, you know, making a reasonable call down. Obviously you can have all TT. I don't know, it feels like if I'm going to have a bluff, this is pretty reasonable. I don't have diamonds, so we could have had like a 10 with diamonds or some shit. If he has ace-x, he probably doesn't find the fold, but at the same time I have to bluff with some stuff. This hand's pretty good. It blocks 8-9 suited. Blocks ace-queen. It even blocks ace-9 suited if he's like spewy and calls a 4-bet with that. Oh, it would be cool to show him this one. I would hate to play that many binds of 20s where you can't even like win it back in a fucking high stakes cash game pot. Alright, we're gonna give it a bet here with queen 10. Multiple bullets, yeah, that's also brutal. I feel like, I'm not saying that you made a mistake, but sometimes it's worth considering not re-entering a tourney, because you still pay rake on it, right? And, you know, your skill edge is gonna be when the chips are deeper, generally. So if you're re-entering for like, you know, 10 bigs, it's pretty trash, although I'm sure you know better than to be doing that, but... Just for some people, like, my mate who, like, when he plays high stakes tourneys, he always wants to re-enter, even though it's, like, bad, because he's just like, man, these people are so fucking shit, you know? Which is understandable. Alright, so here we are, we've got a pair. We're not folding, and we might be beat. Really, quite a fascinating hand. Never donking the river, but god, wouldn't you like to? Wouldn't you like to just rip it into him? So he doesn't check back queen-jack. Oh, you little fucker. Did we have him beat? That's the real question. I'm gonna go with yes. Well, we just never win 4-3 hearts. He doesn't bluff the river. I don't think we need to bluff the turn. Those hands bluff the turn though. Wait, this could be a river bluff here. No, we rolled low, man. It's, I don't know, dude. Just has the nuts. Fuck, we had him absolutely cold on the flop. Absolutely cold. Oh, okay, interesting turn. Definitely donkable because I don't have many of them in my range. I do have king 8 suited, which I don't block. This hand's gonna potentially be tricky. He comes in with the overbet the river. So we do block 10-8 suited. I don't think he ever leads with the king 8 suited anyway, so it's not really relevant. How good of a call is this relative to other hands? Well, we do want to block the 8 in some fashion. We probably don't want to have a 7, 6, or 5. Now, this might be an okay hand to call, because we do block. And he doesn't have a better kicker than us ever, it's just like adamant or not. I'm gonna call. Okay, I didn't really consider king 9. Maybe I could have thought about that. But he shoves with all of his bluffs, and he checks back with a bunch of hands that me beat. I mean, you could argue I could fold the turn. I felt like you probably just can't fold though. It's just such a ridiculous bet size, because like I'm trapping against it, and he's just like making the SPR so shallow. It just seems really, really, really dumb. I wonder if my hand's ever a shove on the turn. It wouldn't shock me if it was. I wonder if I'm ever supposed to donk here. I don't really know. Maybe, because he doesn't like... I guess he should bluff the flop with ace-x a bit, actually. Oh, damn. It's hard for him to, like... I mean, our hand's just definitely a call, though. I'm gonna tank for a little bit. I'd probably could defend ace deuce against a really small open. Okay, awesome. So this river fucks him quite heavily. We're clearly going to donk this river a shitload. We probably don't even have to donk it so big because it hits like everything that we can have. It's even hard for me to think of what a bluff we can have. I guess just the chop bluffing is like the most standard bluff that we can have. I guess a 9 finds a bluff here. Yeah, I don't think we need to go big because we have like every full house. We have a bunch, like we can have a bunch of flushes too. He goes for the slot machine on us. I guess he had a pair with his ace. It's probably not a call though. Oh, he just had a dry ace. Yep. Your classic tough spot here with 2 6s. A very classic and very tough spot. I wonder if we shove any amount. It feels kind of gross. I'd rather have 5s to a shove, but we are going to call the flop. Pretty reasonable turn, making our hand like unfoldable. Versus small bet, do we have a raise? I feel like probably not, but you know, it's tough. Do we bet when check to? Also tough. I don't think this could be folded. Obviously we could be beat, but you know, we just have so much equity when we're not correct about the call. Oh my lord, he's got quite a loose one. Ah, that's rough. Top set, reasonably good. Just bet small. This line just has like good EV. I'm probably against a fish, so I don't really care what I do. Checking this turn feels rough. Like he's gonna have so much equity so often. He does, and like random fish often check them back. I'm just gonna bet a standard amount of money. Hopefully he somehow has 2 pair and shoves it. Oh dear, he's min raised me. I think it's risky in these spots. Like, to not shove, basically, because, you know, if they ever check back a river, you're going to be on tilt. Clearly he could have me beat, but, you know, whatever. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. One for the fucking good guys, though. I don't think QQ would check very often here. And, to be fair, we can probably bet a shitload on this board anyway. We get raised. I think QQ probably wants to jam more often. Do roll a 29. QQ's kind of just a good jam though, because there's like a lot of turn cards where he like doesn't get stacked with like 8-8 and shit. It just has 6-7 like a fish boss. Queen ball. Fucking turd reg. Oh well, we've got the nuts over here, so that's good. What bet size should I use? I feel like I have to bet because we've got like a 66 player in the pot. I could just bet small, but eh. What about half pot? Jack it up, Lieutenant Yang. Jack it up. We check it back, queen turn, he barrels it. Go fish. No! Don't all fold. Yeah, whatever. I'll fold these 5s. I feel like it's kind of close there. He's probably checked, like he's supposed to check like a lot of aces, but you don't really know what people do. Oh fuck, we've been raised. To be fair, he can have 6-3, so like, if I treat this whole hand like a slow rolling carnival, like I could certainly be beat. Obviously we never have 3 bets on the flop. Nice healthy turn card. We're never going to raise, I don't think. Unless he bets like full pot and it's a min raise all in. $120. It's a lot of dollars, man. Oh, now we lose to some shit. Still not a fold, but it's a bit of a sad river. Is this how I go? Is this how I go out? I move back down to 200, losing these pots to these opponents. Oh, we've got him dead here. He's in a lot of trouble. Rolling 96, yeah, I guess we're just raising it up. Corley Forey. What a load of shit this is. You see this fucking limp back raises us all in on the button. Oh man, really bro? Come on man. So savage, at least I got half. Yeah, Stars is definitely a scumbag company, at least these days. It used to be the Nut Company, like, obviously. So this guy goes for a pretty passive line here. I kind of want to just shove into him, like, repping the slow play. He could have the super slow play, though, to fuck me. I think he's going to have, like, a bunch of, like, top pair and shit, though, and maybe fold it. Give it a go. I felt like his timing was just kind of weaker, but maybe top pair because he's like still nitty. He's got kings and calls. I mean, it's like probably not that good of a hand to call with without a spade, but still. You can't really like fold a fish for calling with kings. Oh dear. $34. We probably have the occasional sneaky check back. I don't think we do for this roll. Wonder what sizes we want to mix here though. But we need a bigger one. Thirding's kind of weird here because like a lot of the hands that you're repping that want a better third like don't even want to bet. Yeah, like a 9-9. Is QQ a fold for him on the river? Let's find out. Yeah, sorry, there's a lot I could say on those kind of topics, but basically what I meant regarding the self-awareness and self-doubt is that it gives me a bit of confidence to see other people playing in my games probably not being like that good or whatever. And when they're like some of the people that I consider decent and they're probably like similar level to me, then it gives me a bit of confidence. Yeah, that's obviously a standard hand you could have. What do you want me to do, you know? Mr. Fish, huh? $12. Very tight fish. Alright. Decision time here. I think it's a pretty easy call. Maybe it's a raise sometimes though. Spadeless 8. I don't know, man. I'm gonna raise it this time. It doesn't feel like ridiculous to me to raise this. GG against 8-9 of spades though. 10 on the turn, kind of a crack up card. TT, do I ever want to fold some? MP and cutoff? Maybe. Alright, so I check you bet small. I'm probably in trouble. I feel like you should check back like queens plus a lot on the river. Okay, we had him beat. Awesome. That worked well. What do you have? Probably just like ace king or whatever. Yeah, ace king, just rando suit, blocking the 10, no fire river. Kind of just a random play. It's possible. So he punishes limpy bets the turn here. Say something? Oh, 2 pair. This could be pricey though. I'm not gonna raise him. This guy bets like absolutely nothing on the flop. And we hit like a really interesting turn, like one that he might completely spew on. Stoic thought it was his Facebook. Yeah, sorry dude. It's funny how it always happens. Yeah, Cole, I don't know. I do get what you're saying. So I can't figure this out right now. Do you want, just Skype me if you want. Let's do that. Alright, well, we've found a safe river. Yo.
Hello.
Hey man.
So.
Yeah, fuck all. Just getting binned off again. Some dude's taking a ridiculous line against me, and I'm gonna ship over him, and hopefully he doesn't have the nuts and stack me.
Sounds stressful.
Nah, it's only a 200 limit.
Ah.
How's your day?
Yeah, pretty good.
Nice. Well, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, man.
The guy just took a really weird line and paid me off. Hey man, TY on Tilt just said this guy Cole was way more fun when he played Fortnite, to be honest. Wrecked.
Man, I'm heaps of fun. I don't know what he's talking about.
Are you?
Big bundle of fun.
Kind of an interesting pot. What the fuck? I just realized he donked into me here. I don't think I'll raise though. Old for the red line. He takes a weird line as a bluff.
Right. He doesn't put in his last 77 cents.
Yeah, so I got to say something to him before I raise him.
I hate that, how you can't chat while people are all on. They really got to change that. Like, whatever about them taking out the rake back and, you know, not being able to.
We need to be able to show one card, and we need to be able to talk to people when they're all in. Get a read. That's poker, right? I just played a ridiculous hand with AA. It looks pretty good though. We don't get paid on the river, but you can't win them all.
What's he fucking doing, this guy? Stupid cunt. He just 3-bet, 5-bet pocket eights, like small blind against button.
Yeah, whatever. I'll play Fortnite if I have to.
Sweet.
You love the min 3-bet out of the big blind, eh? Micro 3-bet.
Minuscule 3-bet. Do you mean like blind against blind? Or what are you
No, button versus big blind.
Yeah, I mean it's 140% of pot.
It just so happens that that winds up being a very small size.
Yeah, I mean explain your logic on why you make it X blinds in Y spot then. Because you just randomly make it a certain amount and you don't really care what the size of the pot is. So I think mine has more logic.
I mean, I start from this first principle is I don't want to just be clicking it back on people as a 3-bet. So I start with that.
Yeah, that's a fair start.
Once I've conquered that and my 3-bet sizing, then I work from there.
Yeah, I like it. All right, I'll rethink what I'm up to then. Well, we've got the nuts. And we're gonna jack it up again. Limp shove is so strong here. Flat. Oh dear. This would be a good hand to send us back down the stakes. Oh god. Can I fold? Just getting like kind of good odds. I probably can't fold honestly because I only need 32% equity. It is, I do need it 3-way, but the fish just kind of doesn't matter. And like I'm doing kind of alright against ace king kings anyway, so I think we'll just call it off. Hoping for the best. JJ and TT one time would be fucking killer. Or a fold, I don't mind a fold. Oh, baby. Almost. We wasted an out. Oh god. It's just not gonna happen for us. You know what I'm saying?